Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel, Love for Intuitive Astrology. So today I will talk about the month of July 2023 for the sign of Cancer. So if you have your sun, your moon or your rising sign in Cancer, then this is your video. First of all, sun sign Cancers, born in July, happy birthday. I hope you're gonna have an amazing day. Your sun is transiting your natal sun, so on your birthday is the best day to do manifestations and to send your wishes into the world, and that's why we blow candles on a cake and we tell no one about it. So yeah, spread those wishes into the world. Now let's move on to the forecast of July. And we're starting off this month where Neptune is stationing retrograde. So it creates a little bit of a foggy mind. You will daydream more when Neptune is retrograde. But you know, when it's stationing retrograde, we're gonna have a few days before and after a little bit of confusion, and then it kind of will rectify and you will align and attune with that. It's a very inward spiritual energy. So we're gonna have a full moon in the sign of Capricorn on the 3rd of July. And of course the sun is opposing the moon in Capricorn in your 7th house. So this is very much related to your relationships. So for some of you, if you're single, this is a good time to meet someone new. This could also be a higher level commitment. Capricorn in the 7th house usually delays, but also it brings a very solid relationship. Okay, especially if you're Cancer ascendant, you have Capricorn in the 7th house. So if you're like, okay, I'm single, it takes very long, it's because Saturn slows down, but also brings a very solid relationship. At the same time, Venus and Mars are in the sign of Leo. It's so warm here, like that's why I'm glowing out of heat and also happiness, of course. But yeah, Venus and Mars are in the 2nd house in Leo, and they're squaring Uranus in your 11th house. So be aware of unexpected expenses with friends. Don't lend money to friends, because there might be some struggles, there might be some fights happening, unexpected situation with friends. Maybe they're undermining your self-worth, but there could be some arguments about money, and there could even be a sudden change when it comes to friendship. However, Jupiter is in your 11th house, so it is kind of protecting the situation. And Jupiter attracts the people that fit your lifestyle. So the people who have left your life are not meant to be there, because Jupiter makes sure that you attract the people that are going to enhance your social life. Okay, and also the North Node has been in Taurus in the 11th house for quite a while. I will talk about it later, because the nodes are shifting. Okay, and this is quite major. Yeah, so let me talk about it now. I'm really like in a heat attack. Anyways, the North Node is shifting to the sign of Aries, which is in your 10th house. So you will see that you will be drawn to a certain destiny when it comes to your work. With Jupiter in the 11th house, some of you have already started to work with the masses, maybe started organizing workshops, right? Because the 11th house is community, and Taurus is about money. So you can make money through community. And with the North Node now turning into your 10th house, you might go more public with the job that you have to offer. However, Chiron is bringing this constant like fears, like, am I good enough? Can I do this job? You could maybe also have to take care of certain employees or colleagues more than you should be doing. And this is Chiron in the 10th house. Maybe they need a lot of help. Maybe you're working with someone that doesn't know the job very well, and you have to do almost like a double job, which is creating this unfair situation. So on one hand, you're going into this really exciting new time with work, and on the other hand, there's always this uncomfortable feeling like, should I do this? Am I good enough? But the node is going to push you towards this destination. If you're in the healing fields, this is a perfect placement, okay? If you are like a healer, energy healer, tarot reader, it doesn't matter. You will get more exposure, and Chiron is really enhancing this type of job, right? And Jupiter is the teacher, so you could also be teaching something, like on social media, for example. Yeah, so the nodes are shifting, and then the south node is going to be in Libra in your 4th house. So some of you are definitely gonna let go of family, gonna move out of the family home. You're maybe, oh, there's my cat, hi. She's gonna sit on my lap. Yo. So you're gonna move out of the family home, maybe move away from your hometown, but you're feeling more disconnected from your family, and you're more focused on your career. Also, if you're living with a partner, it might be that you're separating for a while, because the south node in and Libra is all related to relationships, right? So it can separate you for a while. So you move separately for a little bit, come back together. It also could mean a definite separation, but that's only if it's meant to be. I always say, if people are not meant to separate, they will not, no matter what the astrology says, right? These are potentials that could happen with these placements, but it's definitely something related to family. Maybe you were very close to your family, or you didn't want to like leave the family by themselves, but now you feel like, I can let go, I can focus on myself, and you know, take care of me, because the North Node in Aries is all about you, your identity, what you want, and for you that's related to your career. So maybe you're finally stepping up and going into a job that is has more authority, or a job that is having a higher position, or that is more related to who you are, your identity, right? Aries is your 1st house, your identity. Then we have a new moon in your sign, in the sign of Cancer, in your 1st house. This new moon is opposing Pluto in the 7th house, okay? Pluto went back into the sign of Capricorn, so you will revise some lessons you have been through for the past years with your partner. This could relate to a little bit of like possessiveness, maybe dominance, like one of the two, you or the other person, is very dominant. Power struggles, these things can come up during this time if you are in a relationship, and if not, you're gonna feel like you want to focus on yourself, and you know, you're gonna find out what maybe have prevented you from meeting someone. But Pluto is revealing some type of truth when it comes to your relationships, and it's related to yourself and your own identity. Like, are you nurturing yourself in relationships, or are you giving yourself away to people and let them control you, right? So Mars is going into the sign of Virgo, and Mars is opposing Saturn in your 9th house. So there might be some frustration, like you want to travel and it's not going as smooth as you wish it would be. This could also be related to a study. There might be some type of delay, because 3rd house opposing the 9th house, so this is studying, and Mars opposing Saturn can bring frustration and delays, because you have to go back and oversee if your goals are well said, if you didn't skip any details. So you have to go back, work hard, and finish the project. Yeah. Let me get you some cards. At the same time, we're going to have Venus retrograde, which will happen on the 22nd of July. And for you, Leo is in your second house. And second house is about your self-worth. So you're really going to go internal, right? We have this Venus retrograde until the 3rd of September. And you're going to go like inward. Like, what am I worth? You know, am I asking enough salary, money for the value I'm giving to my company, for the value I'm giving to my clients? So you're going to revise and rethink what you are worthy of. Also, when it comes to material possessions, and you will act on it when Venus is going direct. So Venus retrograde is just bringing up the problems that you already had, but you were kind of pushing down in your body. So they will come up. So if you have any frustrations, just listen to those regarding your money. And this can really heal the situation that you're in and make you and help you make certain decisions. Okay. Obstacles and challenges. So some of you have definitely been through some obstacles and challenges. Life made you, almost pushed you to make certain decisions, certain choices that it was almost like forced on you, okay? But you're stepping into new territory. Prosperity begins. So you're really gonna rethink your worth. And, you know, how much do I want to earn? How much should I ask? Like a price, right? How much value can I bring to other people? If you underprice yourself, people are not going to value you as much, even though it's very strange. But I used to go to a meditation group that was free. And the teacher told me, like, I was offering my teachings for free and no one came. So he said, then I started asking money because, you know, no one was coming, because people think there is a catch when it's free. So sometimes it works actually against you. People want to pay for a certain value and they think, oh, if that's that expensive, it must be very valuable. Okay. So it's also a mind trick. And I always say overpricing is never good, but underpricing is also not good. So find the middle way that feels good in your heart. And I said that, and I drew the card intuition, because a lot of you Cancers are very intuitive, especially the ones that are watching. Like, I know that I can feel that some of you watching are tarot readers, definitely, or very skilled at that. I see a door. So there is a door opening up, but it's still closed. It's like you can see it in your vision that it's going to happen, but it hasn't happened yet. So you cannot explain why you feel this way, but you feel that there is a change coming, especially related to your money. And it's, some of you are having a connection with Egypt or old Egypt, and you're very intrigued by how things were done back in the day. And maybe you're watching documentaries about old Egypt, or you should be doing that, because it's going to give you a lot of resonance and a lot of inspiration on how to work with your intuition. Because a lot of you are extremely intuitive. The cards are falling. I should shuffle on the camera actually, because you can't even see what I'm shuffling about. So choose wisely. So there might be coming several options when it comes to work, when it comes to friends, but you have to choose wisely, right? Jupiter brings in a lot of things for you, and it's a really good placement in the 11th house. It brings a lot of lucky situations. It's very good for networking, getting out there, but just choose wisely who you bring in, who you give a chance. Be authority, okay? Because some of you struggle being authority, you struggle having good boundaries, and that's why you're closing up, right? Because you're afraid that once you open up the shell, the crab shell, you're gonna allow people in and you're gonna let them manipulate you, okay? So be firm in that. Know that even if you open up, that you can still say no, you can still walk away. You always have that choice, and this is where I'm ending your reading. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment below how this resonates with you, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.